The National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse is sounding the alarm on increasing use of highly addictive narcotic heroin in the country. NACADA says that Kenya was once only a passing stop on the traffic route to Europe, but is now becoming a major destination in itself for the hard drug. Our reporter Nuru Abdulaziz looks into this growing concern.
We meet 22-year-old Esther Wanjiru at her shelter in Nairobi County. Her encounter with heroin began at the age of 16 when tragedy struck. Esther lost her child to yellow fever and things went south after. What began as a simple smoke to numb the pain grew into full-blown heroin addiction. Today, she can barely make ends meet, but finds herself needing 5 to 10 fixes a day, she says.
I'm a heavy junkie.
At this clearing behind a church in Kawangware Estate, Esther is in the company of scores of other addicts. A dose costs as little as 120 shillings, they say, so Esther devised a way to make the money.
Sex workers mean that is a person who is ready to do everything so that I can get what I want.
At this Doctors Without Borders clinic in Kiambu County, which treats 400 users every day, we find Alice Kiema receiving treatment. She resolved to turn her life around when her partner died of an overdose.
It has improved my life very much because now I have a very good relationship with my family. I can manage my money, the small that I get. I'm clean, I'm healthy. Yeah, it has really changed my life.
Once just a stop off, Kenya is itself becoming a big heroin consumer, and it does not help that East Africa is a halfway stop on the trafficking route to other destinations. A government survey covering only a third of the country in 2018 found 27,000 users of heroin. According to the UN, for every 40 tons of heroin passing through Kenya each year, 5 stay behind for sale in the local market. The National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse says heroin is now the second most consumed drug in the country behind cannabis. Around 1% of teenagers between 14 and 18 years old admits to having used the highly addictive drug. NACADA CEO Victor Okioma is quoted as saying that Kenya was formerly a transit route and has increasingly become a destination for heroin. Kenpod, a heroin addiction recovery program, says the coronavirus pandemic has made worse what was already a bad situation.
I can assure you the number is growing because now of also the situation of COVID. Yeah, there's depression, people are kind of confused from the beginning when COVID came. People started with alcohol, people lost jobs. So all that when you put it together, you find the long results is getting themselves into drugs.
To combat the growing concern, Kenya has expanded access to methadone, a heroin substitute which treats withdrawal symptoms and helps addicts to wean themselves off the drug. There are around 10 methadone clinics in Kenya, and while they offer a way out for users, they aren't nearly enough to meet the need. It takes at least 1 year of medically assisted therapy in a controlled environment for a user to wean off heroin. The UNODC says there are around 10 clinics serving an estimated 7,000 heroin addicts in Kenya, but they can't reach all in need. Nuru Abdulaziz, NTV.